College, Kodamangalam, Ernakulam. This is a self-financing course. Department of Demography, University of Kerala, Karyas, Chennai. Abdur Rahman University, Chennai. Postgraduate Diploma in Actuarial Science, Bishop Herbert College, Tamil Nadu, Tiruchirappalli. These are the important, these are the limited number of places where you can do MSc in Actuarial Science. What is the eligibility for doing that? MSc in Actuarial Science is a 2-year long course divided into 4 semesters. Minimum eligible qualification for which is a BSc, BCom degree with a minimum aggregate score of 50 percentage, with mathematics and statistics as two of the main subjects. So I have to underline that with mathematics and statistics, two of the main subjects. So those people can only apply for MSc in Actuarial Science. So BSc Mathematics, BSc Statistics, all this can easily apply for this course in MSc Actuarial Science. What are the job opportunities once you complete post-graduation in um, actuarial science? Some of the organizations that hire such postgraduates are general insurance companies, health insurance companies, actuarial consulting firms, and actuarial back offices such as WNS, Mercer, etc. And other insurance companies also hiring people who are postgraduates in mathematics, and insurance companies related to IT work. They are hiring the postgraduates in actuarial science. They are hired in capacities such as actuary accountants and auditors, budget analysts, cost estimators, economists, and financial analysts, among others. Average starting salary offered to such postgraduates ranges between Indian money 4 and 10 lakhs per year, increasing with experience in the field. Starting salary itself is about 4 lakhs per year, and it grows as you have more experience. Institute of Actuaries of India, IAI. IAI is a statutory body established under the Actuarial Act 2006 for regulation of profession of actuaries in India. To become an actuary, you need to pass all actuarial exams conducted by IAI and should have 3 years of practical work experience. Then only you can become an actuary. Once you pass MSc, some of the papers you can easily pass if you join in the Indian Actuarial Society of IAI. That is the only benefit that you will get if your real ambition is to become an actuary. The only benefit that you will get, you can clear some of the papers that you have to pass to become an actuary, conducted by Institute of Actuaries of India. You cannot become an actuary once you once you get a postgraduate degree in actuarial science. For that, you have to pass the examination conducted by the society. There are 15 papers as different semesters, and if once you are able to complete all the 15 papers and have 3 years of practical work experience, you can become an actuary and you can work till the end of your life. Passing exams will require students to have application skills, as just mugging up the study material will not make them pass. The questions for these actuary exams are, you can just, if you just mug up the theory, and you cannot pass the examination. Yeah, for passing the examination conducted by this institute, you should have some practical the required application skills, so that some practical idea you should acquire before writing the examination. Just by mugging up the theory, you cannot pass the examination. Actuarial science is a distant learning program, just like chartered accountancy. one shall have to study on his her own. They will say once you register in the Society or Actuary Institute of Actuaries of India, they will send you study materials. You can prepare your own with the study materials, and there are some coaching institutes which provide coaching for actuarial subjects. So you can prepare your own and write the examination any number of times. You can write the examination just like the chartered accountancy and become an actuary. Next, so we have completed what is the different job opportunities in academic field, different opportunities in actuarial science, and how you can become an actuary. And next, we are passing on to the third criteria or the third job opportunity situation, that is clinical programmer. Clinical programmer evaluates, develops, and maintains clinical database and analyzes clinical data, codes, tests, and documents database. A clinical programmer performs data validation and develops algorithms for data management, typically using SAS, that is Statistical Analysis System Program, that is SAS programming language. So using the SAS programming language, once the clinical data is collected, you can study about about various diseases. That is at present, what are the various diseases, more importance is given, is to be given to which type of diseases at the present. All these things, continuous research is going on this field. Clinical trials are made for that, and these clinical trials, even for finding the vaccine for corona, that clinical trials are going on. So after collecting the data, after getting the data from clinical trials, it can be analyzed and come to a conclusion. For that, we mainly make use of the SAS programming language. So to become a clinical program, you should know the SAS programming language also. How can you become a clinical program? Bachelor degree in statistics, biostatistics, computer science is standard, but master's degree is preferred. Master's degree in all these subjects are preferable to become a clinical programmer, one who is dealing with clinical data with the help of SAS. Steps to become a SAS program. So you may think that how can we practice the SAS program? You can easily take a post-graduation in statistics, biostatistics, computer science, but how can you practice SAS? That's a question that may come to your mind. So this is why I have already mentioned the steps to become a SAS programmer. Step 1, in a college degree with statistics or computer science as a special subject. Step 2, acquire SAS certification. Students can begin their SAS certification at any time. So while you are doing your BSc, you can simultaneously try to get a SAS certification. The SAS Global Certification Program provides training, e-learning, and certification courses and exams in areas including programming, advanced analytics, business intelligence, and analytics, data management, and administration. Aspiring SAS programmers can sit for certification exams and earn the base programmer, advanced programmer, and clinical trials programming designations for SAS 9. So the latest one is SAS 9. The versions will change from time to time. Latest version is SAS 9, and you can get the certification in SAS 9 just by doing the e-learning. So courses are offered by SAS Global Certification Program is available. You just search the net, you can get more details to see how you can become a SAS programmer. Step 3, consider getting an advanced degree. After acquiring the basic skills, you can improve your skills by doing advanced degree. Gain SAS programming work experience. So you have to do some, you have to try to get some work experience, and once you go through all the 4 steps, then the world is wide open before you to get a very demanding. You are a very demanding aspirant for in the job situation, job scenario. Next is biostatistics. In clinical, we are considering only the data in which clinical trials are made and analyzing the data. But whereas biostatistics is slightly different because it is applicable not only in medicine but in the biosciences also. The discipline of biostatistics has contributed substantially to the development of health, medical, and biological sciences and has emerged as an important tool for research. By applying various statistical methodologies, a variety of easily applicable diagnosis, treatment, and prognosis, that is something related with medicine. Prognosis methods have been developed with scientific validity, and many diseases and health conditions have been understood and dealt appropriately. So fast, the medical science is fast growing. It is because of application of biostatistics, we can say, because every time a new invention is made, it is to be validated using statistical tools, for which biostatisticians are eligible to do this work. So with the help of this biostatistics also, the more advanced improvement is nowadays happening in the medical field, as well as in agricultural also, biosciences also. Successful candidates of this course will get opportunities to work as faculty, statisticians, and research assistants and officers in medical colleges, research institutions, health ministries and departments, pharmaceuticals companies, and universities. Pharmaceutical companies are very much in need of biostatistics. They are making new medicines, finding its use and its reactions also. They have to study together with the user, as well as they have to study the reactions. So all these are depends on the data they are collecting. So this data, in order to analyze this data which is related to this medicine and pharmaceutical pharmacy, they biostatistics is to be biostatisticians can do that. So the all the India has a lot of pharmaceutical companies, and there are job opportunities, enough job opportunities are there once you pass out as a PG in biostatistics. Institutes offering MSc in biostatistics in Kerala. Kerala Veterinary and Animal Science University, Trivandrum. MG University, Kottayam. St. Thomas College, Pala, Kottayam. Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Ernakulam. These are the limited number of universities or institutes where MSc in biostatistics is offered. So it is very not so easy to get the admission. The only thing is you have to write the entrance examination, and your good marks in BSc will help you to get an admission for MSc in biostatistics. And when I come, one more point I have to mention here is that even after when I mentioned about doing MSc in biostatistics, BSc in mathematics, BSc in statistics, even BSc in other science subjects in which they have studied statistics is very important. If you are doing physics BSc, but statistics should be a subsidiary paper. If you are doing BCom statistics, but BCom is not at all considered here, only science with statistics as one of the major or subsidiary paper, together with your knowledge in biosciences, biology, is a plus point if you do MSc in biostatistics. So if you are doing your BSc in mathematics or MSc in mathematics or statistics, with biology, with BSc in statistics, and even after MSc, you can try for MSc in biostatistics. Nowadays, with a single MSc, you cannot expect a job. Because multidisciplinarity, the qualifications are eligibility is very much in demand. And so you can even try for this MSc in biostatistics even after a post graduation in statistics and mathematics. But the plus point is if your plus two is in biology, that will be very helpful when you go for MSc in biostatistics, because so many biological terms are used in this course. So it will be very helpful for you if you know basics of biology. And coming to then we can, after a job regarding this biostatistics, then Indian Statistical Service, we can talk about Indian Statistical Service. The Indian Statistical Service is an organized group, a central civil services of the executive branch of the government of India. ISS is a technical service with high degree of proficiency in statistical methods and applications. So it is belongs to the civil service board, like IAS, IPS, IFS, to that series. This ISS belongs to that series, but in order to get an ISS, high degree of proficiency in statistical methods should be there. Aspirants who successfully pass ISS examination are placed in various cadre posts in the Planning Commission, Planning Board, National Sample Survey, and other allied offices where specialists in statistics are required. Tests are being conducted almost every year at the Union Public Service Commission UPSC to recruit officers in the Indian Statistical Service. The candidates must have obtained a bachelor's degree with statistics, mathematical statistics, applied statistics as one of the subject, or the candidate should hold master's degree in statistics, mathematical statistics, applied statistics from a recognized university or a foreign university approved by the central government of India from time to time. So all these people are or the candidates are eligible for attending the examination of Indian Statistical Service. But even though bachelor's degree is enough, but but you should have very much knowledge, thorough knowledge in the subject of statistics. Therefore, preferably the candidates with master's degree in statistics, mathematical statistics, and applied statistics, it is more easy for them to pass. All others can try. There is no limitation for that. Even BSc people can, degree people can also attend that examination. But you should know, you should have thorough knowledge in statistical theory. It is very important to clear the papers for this examination. Then there is job opportunity as statistical assistant both in central service and state service. So these are the job opportunities. After this government sector, we have just come to the ISS, then the statistical assistant. Let us come to the central service first. Statistical investigator grade 2 post is one of the well paid central government jobs that come under the umbrella of Staff Selection Commission jobs. Every year, SSC, Staff Selection Commission, conducts the combined graduate level exam offering various job posts under different ministries and departments. And that this job, statistical investigator grade 2, belongs to that. If you apply for junior statistical officer, the educational qualification is that you should be a graduate from any university or an institute at least 60 percentage in class 12 in maths or graduation in any subject with statistics as one of the subjects. So it's very important. Even your plus 2 with 60 percentage is enough for writing the staff selection commission. But if you are particularly applying for statistical investigator grade 2, you should know, you should be a graduation in any subject with statistics as one of the subject is important, because lot of questions will appear from this subject. So you should know more about the subjects to write the examination, to clear the examination, to get the job of statistical investigator. Then in state service also there are posts like statistical assistant grade 2, statistical investigator grade 2, computer operator grade 2, in Directorate of Statistics, Economics and Statistics, in Planning Board, in Census Department. In all these places, you can try for job as statistical assistant, both in state and central services, and it is a very highly paid jobs. For in state service, in order to get these jobs, a bachelor's degree either in economics or in statistics or mathematics or commerce with statistics from a recognized university or institution. So even a commerce candidate student can also apply for this post and write the examination. But if that person has enough knowledge in statistics, then only they can pass the examination. But earlier the commerce was not included. Of late they have included the degree in commerce. The commerce graduates can also apply this job, but it is not so easy to get this job for those people because thorough knowledge in statistics is essential to clear the topic, subject, or the examination to get these jobs. The selection is through exam conducted by PSC Kerala. Now I am passing on to the last section of our discussion, that is the most demanding job, not only in India but the whole world is in demand of data analyzers. So for that we can discuss about what is meant by data analytics. So let us see what is data analytics. In the present era, we always hear about big data, data science, data analytics, etc. What are these? You may have heard about these words already, but some of you may do not know what is meant by this data science. Data wisdom is a rebranching of all aspects of applied statistics. It is actually a new name given to statistics. So, but we call it as data, but it is not statistics alone. Some other knowledge is also required to become to think about data analytics. So, but a major part is a rebranding of all aspects of applied statistics, not theoretical but applied statistics. Data wisdom. I have just explained that data wisdom, what is meant by data wisdom. Data wisdom is the ability to combine statistical methodological knowledge with experience, understanding, common sense, insight, and good judgment in order to think critically of data to make wise decisions based on data. So I have seen the first slide with lot of numbers, a tree with lot of numbers. If you don't have this common sense and insight and good judgment in order to think critically of data, it is just like seeing a picture. So even though whenever you get a set of data from any branch of science, whatever it is, you should have that insight how this data can be analyzed and a good judgment, a quality of good judgment in order to think critically of data. Data should be seen critically to make wise decisions based on data. So that is the actual definition that can give about data analytic. So it is a big data, but experience is required, methodological knowledge is essential, experience is essential, understanding is important, common sense is important, and insight and good judgment in order to think critically of data. So you have to think critically of data to make wise decisions on based on that data. Otherwise, it's just like that picture in you see a tree which contains a lot of numbers. That is why I have started with, I am ending with data analytics. I started with a tree with a big set of numbers. You can see the tree, the numbers, you can go back. But if you have these qualities, you can see the tree, you can see how it can be, understand or how it can be dealt, and with an insight and good judgment, then you become a data analyst. The discipline of statistics was primarily developed to help people deal with pre-computer data problems like testing the impact of fertilizer in agriculture or figuring out the accuracy of an estimate from a small sample. Primarily developed before pre-computer era or prior to pre-computer era or prior to computer era. The statistics theory or the tool in statistics are mainly used to study the impact of fertilizer in agriculture or even impact of new medicine invented, or that is by testing the hypothesis or figuring out the accuracy of an estimate from a small sample. So the estimate can be estimate of a parameter, its accuracy can be tested from a small sample. So these are the use of main use of statistics, or to summarize data, present it as in the form of pie chart, bar diagram, etc., and simply the mean variance, etc., are calculated. That is all. It is prior to the with limited data. Even though you calculate the same thing nowadays also, but with big data it is done. Pre-computer, the before computer is invented, it is done with limited data. Now it can be done with big data. There is a difference. Data science emphasizes the data problems of the 21st century, like accessing information from large databases, writing code to manipulate data, and visualizing data. So the majority, the IT work are based on data. So this data, in order to this large database, they are dealing with large database. We cannot think of the size of the data, but no problem. The computer can do that. Manipulate that data with the knowledge of, for the purpose of statistical purpose, with the help of these data analysis methods. The arrival of the personal computer revolutionized access of data and our ability to manipulate data. It can be argued that data science is simply a response to this new technology. So that is why it is said to be the most demanding job in 21st century. And in 2020, in the coming years also, this is the most demanding job. So the arrival of personal computers, because of this personal computer, the data, we are able to collect big data, enormous data. So this data, it can be argued that data science is simply a response to this new technology. Several factors prompted these innovations. First, people needed to work with data sets, which we now call big data, that are larger than pre-computational statisticians could have imagined. Now, the pre-computational statisticians can never imagine how to deal with such big data. And big data was not available that time also. That data is available now because of the invention of personal computer. So we are left with the big data, and how to analyze is the problem before us now. Second, industry focused increasingly on making predictions about market. Tough competition is going on in any industry, so they have to collect data and they have to predict the about the predictions. They need predictions about market, customer behavior, and more for commercial uses. So the sectors, and where they want to study, they need for predictions about market, customer behavior, etc. The inventors of data science borrowed from statistics, machine learning, and database management to create a whole new set of tools for those working with data. So this data analytics is not comprised of statistics alone. It needs it needs statistical information or statistical knowledge. It needs machine learning or machine learning process is required, and database management is also required to become a data analyst. So machine learning and database management to create a whole new set of tools. Combining all these new tools are developed for those working with data. A data scientist should have three major skills. So if you have some interest in becoming a data analyst, see whether you have three major skills, or you can cultivate now itself. You can start cultivating these three skills, so you can become a data analyst, the most demanding job in the present scenario. Let us see what are those three major skills. They have strong knowledge of basic statistics and machine learning, so that you can start acquiring thorough knowledge, strong knowledge of basic statistics and machine learning. They have a computer science skills to take any data set and use a programming language. So they should be ready to take any data set, and using programming language, they should be able to deal with this data. So what are the important programming language that are mainly used are R or Python to make it easy to analyze. So you can search the net and see how this. There will be tutorials in R. There will be tutorials in Python. So if somebody is really interested, you can do with your basic degree. You can become. You can study. You can acquire skills in R as well as Python, because everything is available in net. They can visualize and summarize their data and their analysis in a way that is meaningful to somebody less familiar in data. So they can summarize the data and then analyze the data, which is useful for the people who are in need of this research, or who are in need of, especially the companies who are in need of so many informations which they want, for that they can improve their growth. They can improve their growth by getting so many informations regarding marketing, all those things, customer service or customer interest. All these details will help them to improve in their own field. So for that, they have to analyze the data. So they are ready to give the data, and the data can be analyzed with the help of a tool which includes the statistics, machine learning, and the software programming languages like R, Python. Thus, we conclude as follows. Data science is the extraction of knowledge from data. It employs techniques and theories drawn from many fields within the broad areas of mathematics, statistics, and information technology. I'm just concluding what I said already now. Information science is an interdisciplinary field primarily concerned with the analysis, collection, classification, manipulation, storage, retrieval, movement, dissemination, and protection of information. Statistics, is the study of collection, analysis, interpretation, presentation, organization of data. So many I haven't mentioned, I have mentioned the areas of mathematics, the topology, just like branches like topology, etc., are used in developing the software, all this Python, all these things to develop the software. So many theories in mathematics are also used. Data analytics. Organization in all industries increasingly rely on data to make critical business decisions, which helps new products to develop, new markets to enter, new investments to make, and new or existing customers to target. They also use data to identify inefficiencies and other business problems that need to be addressed. For all these purposes, they require data analytics. Data analysts are in high demand. IBM has estimated that there will be more than 2.7 million job openings for professionals with data skills by 2020, with nearly 40% of jobs in advanced data analytics requiring a master's degree or higher. A bachelor's degree is needed for most entry-level jobs, and a master's degree will be needed for many upper-level jobs. Most analysts will have degree in fields like math, statistics, computer science, or something closely related to their field. Strong math and analysis skills are needed. Institutions offering MSc in data analytics, especially in Kerala. Applied Statistics and Data Analytics, Department of Statistics, University of Kerala, Trivandrum, they have started just one or two, I think just sometimes it may be the first batch or the second batch applying this course in University of Kerala. School of Mathematics, Statistics and Data Analytics, MG University, Kottayam, they are about to start the course. Eligibility, these are the two universities where data analytics is. Statistics and Data Analytics, next test is Mathematics, Statistics and Data Analytics by MG University. Eligibility is BSc in Statistics, Applied Statistics, or BSc Mathematics with Statistics at subsidiary level, or BSc Physics with Statistics at subsidiary level, or BSc Computer Science with Statistics at subsidiary level may apply. Master of Science in Computer Science with specialization in data analytics offered by Indian Institute of Information Technology and Management, Kerala. That also is another place where the data analytics specialization is applied. You have to read it together with the eligibility comes last. Have to read it as the third one. So one is University of Kerala, Trivandrum, MG University, Kottayam, and Indian Institute of Information Technology and Management, IITMK, Trivandrum, where this course is applied. Data is powerful, better data, better lives. Data science and statistics offers tremendous opportunity for graduates. Most in demand skill now according to LinkedIn. Among the fastest growing jobs, McKinsey Global Institute predicts a shortage up to 190,000 people with the data analysis skills to work with big data. So start studying statistics and data analytics today. Sign up for MSc in Statistics with Data Science. Consider doing a BSc in Statistics with Data Science. If you like everything you have heard today, consider pursuing a degree in Statistics with Data Science or Data Analytics. At least join some massive open online courses, which are free online courses available for anyone to enroll. mocc.org, IITs, etc. in these areas. The possibilities are endless. With that, I come to a conclusion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, participants, if you have any doubt, you can post in chat box. Till now, nobody posted anything. Ma'am, one question. What about the master's course of statistics operations research offered at Hyderabad Central University?
So any course, just like the other courses, additionally they are studying operations such as all. But as there is statistics is also included, I think it is treated as a post-graduation statistics. Previously in MG University, there was a course in OVAR only, but they are not treated as post-graduation statistics, and they were not eligible to apply the teaching job. But because of that, they have changed the course as statistics and operations research. So it is also a very good course, I think so, because they can try for teaching job, the academic side also, as well as the other side in which the operations research is required. There also they can try for the job.
Ma'am, another question.
Okay.
Just opportunities after acquiring applied statistics other than ISS.